Welcome back to Cretaceous Journey. Today we're diving into one of the most iconic dinosaurs of all time, the mighty Triceratops. With its three horns, massive frill, and tank-like build, it ruled the late Cretaceous plains. But there's so much more to this dinosaur than meets the eye. Here are 10 fascinating, real scientific facts about the Triceratops. Fact 1, a survivor of the final days. The Triceratops lived between 68 and 66 million years ago, placing it among the very last dinosaurs before the mass extinction event. While many species had already vanished by then, Triceratops thrived until almost the very end of the Cretaceous. This means that if you imagine the last days before the asteroid impact, the Triceratops was there, roaming the plains of North America, completely unaware that its world was about to change forever. Fact 2, a skull the size of a car. One of the most impressive features of Triceratops is its absolutely enormous skull. Its head alone could reach 2.5 meters long, representing up to one-third of its entire body length. This skull wasn't just for show. The horns and frill made it one of the most recognizable animals in prehistory. Imagine a skull so big and heavy that it would require a powerful muscular neck just to hold it up. Fact 3, the multi-purpose horns. Those three iconic horns weren't just decorative. Scientists believe they served multiple purposes: defense against predators like the Tyrannosaurus rex, combat between males, especially during mating season, visual display to identify individuals or intimidate rivals. Modern animals with horns, like rams or antelopes, use them in similar ways. So a Triceratops duel probably wasn't that different from two bulls crashing into each other, except much larger and much louder. Fact 4, the collarette more than armor. For a long time, paleontologists thought the frill of Triceratops was simply a shield to protect its neck from attacks. But more recent studies reveal a different story. The frill was relatively thin and likely used for display, species recognition, or even thermoregulation. It may have helped males attract females or intimidate rivals. In other words, the frill was not just armor, it was a communication tool. Fact 5, a powerful herbivore. Triceratops may look intimidating, but it was entirely herbivorous. It had a strong beak capable of cutting through tough vegetation, and behind it were rows of constantly replaced teeth. These teeth form grinding batteries, perfect for shredding fibrous plants such as ferns, cycads, and palms. With a body weighing several tons, it definitely needed a massive amount of energy each day. Fact 6, surprisingly fast. Despite its bulky appearance, the Triceratops wasn't a slow, lumbering creature. Biomechanical models suggest it could reach speeds of up to 25 kilometers per hour. Not as fast as predators, but fast enough to run, charge, and maneuver when threatened. Imagine that huge animal charging at full speed. A predator like T-Rex definitely had to think twice. Fact 7, an impressive giant. Triceratops was a true giant of its time. It measured around 9 meters long and weighed between 5 and 12 tons. That's roughly the weight of an African elephant, or even two, depending on the individual. Its robust body and thick bones made it incredibly resilient, perfectly adapted to the harsh Cretaceous environment. Fact 8, a lone wanderer. Unlike some herbivores that lived in large herds, Triceratops likely did not gather in huge groups. Fossils suggest they lived either alone or in very small groups. This solitary lifestyle might have been an advantage. Less competition for food, fewer fights, and reduced risk of drawing predators. Fact 9, evidence of fierce battles. Many Triceratops skulls show punctures, scars, and healed wounds. The exact shape of Triceratops horns. This tells us two things. First, they often fought each other, likely for dominance or mates. Second, their bones healed from serious injuries, showing just how tough these animals were. A healed puncture in the frill is like a prehistoric trophy scar. Fact 10, last days before extinction. Finally, Triceratops is one of the last known non-avian dinosaurs alive before the asteroid impact. When we imagine the end of the dinosaur era, darkened skies, falling temperatures, a world in chaos, the Triceratops was right there at the very center of these final moments. And there you have it, the incredible story of the Triceratops, a true symbol of strength, resilience, and survival in the final days of the dinosaurs. From its mighty horns to its colossal frill, every detail of this creature reminds us just how extraordinary life was during the Cretaceous period. If you enjoyed traveling back in time with me today, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and join the adventure as we continue exploring the most fascinating creatures to ever walk the Earth. Thanks for watching Cretaceous Journey, where the past comes back to life.